Good morning, Doug. We'll put you up on the bow and we'll use the Henry after, okay? Okay, you making the starboard landing this morning, John? That's a roger. Signal I'm on the port bow, that's fine. Okay, port bow. And Doug, if you want to use center lead, just let me know, or just let me know where you want to put the line on. Where's that with me? Yeah, they have closed chalk and staff some rollers, so go ahead and take that on the port bow there. Okay, yeah, just go on the point so when you want. Okay. Roger.
tugboat is the modern-day workhorse of any port or harbor. Not much more than a versatile floating engine, tugboats do difficult and dangerous work by combining brute force with delicate precision. But while tugboats guide giant freighters through treacherous waterways, transport barges thousands of miles, and serve to solve every intangible problem that might face the harbor, the value of their hard work often goes unnoticed. In the early 1800s, tugboats were first used to pull heavy loads through canals and rivers. But it wasn't long before they made their way to the harbor and began guiding sailing ships to and from their ports. Cargo-laden clipper ships could only reach the dock if the wind and tides were just right. But with the tugboat's help, these oversized, seagoing sailing ships could safely reach port under almost any circumstances. Tugs also allowed cargo ships to access treacherous waterways and reach further inland, which opened many new ports to shipping. Maritime access has always had a profound effect on the location and success of urban development, and one could argue that several cities owe not only their economic foundation to tugboats, but even their physical existence. Tugboats can be found in a variety of sizes and shapes, and all have a wide range of responsibilities. Some tugs are specialists in pushing barges, with tall wheelhouses so they can clearly see over a long stack of barges out in front of them. Others maintain a low, sleek profile so they can take full advantage of their horsepower when guiding ships. But for the most part, tugboats continue to be multifunctional and will often find ways to complete tasks that they are not specifically designed to do. Most modern tugs, especially those involved in ship handling, employ propulsion units directly beneath the craft and are known as tractor tugs. Out of water, a tractor tug looks more like a spaceship than a boat, with multiple independent engines that make these tugs the most maneuverable ships ever built. The standard propeller and rudder system has been done away with and replaced with cycloidal propulsion units. These units, often found side by side on the hull of the boat, have a series of downward pointing blades that are attached to a rotating hub. Each blade spins in a circular path and, depending on the pitch, create a directional thrust. Not unlike the way an oar pushes and steers a canoe, these blades grip the water and allow the tugboat very precise maneuverability. Tugs have always been known to be sturdy, hard-working boats, but perhaps no images better encapsulate the point than a series of photographs taken by an amateur photographer in 1979. During a springtime flood on Alabama's Tombigbee River, a tugboat lost control in the current while chasing after a loose coal barge. The flood had not only made the river's current too strong to navigate, it also dismantled a drawbridge, leaving it unable to open. As the barge and the tug swept down the river, the barge was able to pass underneath, but the tugboat, unable to stop in the strong current, slammed right into the bridge, was swept sideways, and then sucked underneath. Completely submerged underwater, and thinking that was the end, the tug miraculously popped back up on the other side and was able to right itself. Perhaps even more incredible is that a puff of smoke from the exhaust pipe shows that the tugboat's engine was still running, and with a small wake behind it, the heroic tug limped down the river to continue after the loose coal barge. The history of the tugboat spans more than 2 centuries, and from docking the first windjammers to assisting with the landing at Normandy, they have proven to play a vital role in the shaping of the modern world. But while there has always been great fanfare around the luxury cruise liners, the unsinkable battleships, and the supersized cargo freighters, the cheering crowds and the history books always seem to overlook the tugboats. Every champagne-christened superliner has had a tugboat escorted out of the harbor, but at the mouth of the sea, the tugboat has to wave goodbye and head back to port. But in the end, the sturdy little tugboats keep on tugging. Their job never ends, but at the start of each day, they know they are about to do something very important, even if nobody else notices.